What is going on, Gary? What is going on, everyone? How are you guys doing today? I just want to take this moment to share with you how I started my salon business and became a salon owner, because I know a lot of you out there probably have some dream to become a salon owner. You guys probably working in a salon right now. You guys probably individual nail tech. You guys want to help people. You guys want to find ways to build more business. Well, this video is going to help you, because the way I did it, I didn't have anybody to help me out. I just had to do everything myself to really build my food service salon. So how did I start? Well, first, you have to really build experience. Let's start with the experience. As a nail technician and a hairstylist, I have to be very comfortable in the process, in the service that I am offering to the clients. So once you have your skills set down, you have a good amount of clients, what you want to do is you can start looking for location that you want to start your business. Now, you can do two things. You can buy a business from somebody, or you can start up your own business from scratch. So to buy somebody's business, high chance that person, the business owner, is probably relocating, or maybe the business is not doing too well, or maybe some life event happened that they don't want to continue managing the salon. So you going into buying these kind of salon, you want to make sure that you're asking a lot of questions. You want to see all their portfolios on how much the income's coming in. So that's the important part. But now, if you want to start from scratch, you got to do a lot of math in terms of how you want to build the salon, right? So what I did for myself is that when I started wanting to become a business owner, of course I asked my brother and my sister, because they also have a salon, and you got to think about how you want to run your business, right? So in me searching for a location, I started looking at like other salons, and I didn't like it. That layout wasn't right, and they were asking for like 30,000, 50,000, 80,000, and I didn't have that kind of money. I literally wanted to have a salon for like 20 grand, okay? Because I'm very optimistic. I always believe that if you have a will, you will have a way in doing things that you need to do. So what I did was that I said, you know what? I don't want to buy nobody's business, because a lot of time they're going to take the clients with them, and you're going to end up a bunch of crap in that salon, and you're stuck with the money that you spent on, right? So I went home, I did the math, I say, look, I need a building, okay? So I started looking at a bunch of websites where it shows me like vacancy buildings, and you can call up the brokerage, you can ask them like, hey, can I take a look? What I was looking for is a premises that has a restroom, because if there's a restroom inside that premises, there is a plumbing system. And if you are opening up any type of hair salon or nail salon, you want a plumbing system in place, right? So now, as I am looking for the location, I'm also doing research on equipment, like how much is it gonna cost me. So what I did was I got a piece of paper, and I draw out the layout of the floor. So at this moment right here, I know the location I want, how many station I want. So at my salon, I wanted to have total of 5 hair stations and 5 nail stations and 3 spa chair and a waxing room, okay? So the biggest thing about building a salon is the plumbing system, okay? You need a contractor who is able to connect the plumbing system. So there's 2 ways to connect the plumbing system. And I know this video is going to get a little tedious, but bear with me, y'all. So when you connect the plumbing system, right, you can dig a hole. You can dig a hole on the ground, so you got to hire a contractor. They got to hire machines. Now that, my friend, gets expensive. That can go up to hundreds of grand, and you got to go down to the county, and you got to get them to approve the layout of the flooring. Okay, that is a lot of work. I told y'all I only had 20 grand, and I'm going to try and make it work. Okay, so I told myself I am gonna build the plumbing system above ground. Okay, so I need to find contractor to do all that. So this is all me planning in my head. Okay, I haven't found a spot yet. I have not even found a spot. So these are the things that you have to plan in your head. So you got how you want to set up your plumbing system, okay? And then how many stations you want, how many nails, whatever you want, you got to plan that in your head, and you got to start searching for the price, right? So now I found a spot. I found a spot that I like, and I tell you something, y'all. Location, location, location. You got to have a good location. Me, I didn't have that mentality. I wanted cheap. I pick a I location. I pick an I location. You know what I mean? So that I location got some hood and got some bougie people mixed together, which is all good. I didn't give a shit because my mentality was that anybody who walks in my door, they're gonna be treated the right way. Anybody who walk in my damn door, they're gonna be treated the right way. So that's what I did. So now I found a spot. I called the broker and I start negotiating the price. So when you are renting a spot, you need to have good credit, okay? You need to have a good track, a record of how much income you're making and how steady your jobs are, because they don't want to rent out people with bad credit and leave the place vacancy and all that. They want good credit people, and if you don't have anybody, if you don't have good credit, find somebody like your family member who can co-sign for you, okay? So now, if you got something to sign your shit and you can sign your shit, you got to negotiate for the price. They charge you the price per square footage. So if that location and the one I had was 1,365 square foot. That's a big building, y'all, okay? So that's what I had, and I start planning it out. You negotiate the price and you tell them, can I get 6 months of free rent so I can start building my salon? Because this place was the spot on. They have a restroom, they have a break room, and I was so happy, y'all. I found this place where they have a break room and a restroom. I don't have to do much. I got to connect all the plumbing from the restroom or the kitchen. It was like a perfect location. So it took me 6 months just to find the location, y'all. So once you find the location, you negotiate the price, and then you negotiate on free rent. And you can also tell them, if I start remodeling the place, can you also help me financially? So what you're going to do is they will help you, because they will go half and half. So the landlord ended up giving me $15,000, y'all. $15,000 to remodel the place, okay? $15,000 to remodel the place. So now my budget was 20 grand. So I got $15,000 more to help me out remodel this place. So that's around 35,000. You see what I'm saying? You got to work smart. So now you got the place. Now I got the place. I got the key. I need a contractor. So I called this guy that know my brother, and he was like, I said, hey, can you meet up with me? And he meet up with me, and I straight up, I tell him, bro, I say, look, I'm young. I don't have any money, man. I wish you can help me out, and this is what I need. I just need a room for the waxing plate, and I need you to run my plumbing system, and I need the floor to be like tiles. He hooked me up for 7 grand with labor, y'all. And then the material all add up to like... so everything added to exactly 15 grand, okay? 15 grand, all the supply that you need and all that, okay? Now, I spent 15 grand on the remodeling. It looks bougie as hell, right? And then all the supply that I need for the equipment, I spent a good amount of $7,000. So I went around $2,000 budget over, y'all. And now, after you build everything up, in the middle of building it up, now you got to go get your business license, okay? You got to think of a name for your business. I call myself Sheet Hair and Nails. You go down the county, you apply for your business name, and it's going to ask you, do you want your business to be a company, an LLC, or a sole propriety, or a partnership, okay? So now, if you have a partner, you go partnership. If you're by yourself, a lot of time you ask people, they're gonna say go sole propriety. Look, that is the old school. It doesn't work anymore because if people sue your ass, they can take your house, they can take your car. What you want to do is that you want to go LLC. You do pay an annual fee to the LLC, $800. But look, they can't sue you above your business. So if your business is only worth $5,000, they can only take $5,000 away from you. That's my point. So now I got the business, I got the name. You know what else is expensive? Putting up the sign. You got to put up the sign. So find yourself a good sign maker. So everything comes out to me getting my shop going. I start at 20. I end up at 35, y'all. So now the salon's looking good. I still have at least 5 months of free rent because I spent 1 month building my salon, y'all. That's from scratch. It was a flower shop. I made into a salon in 1 month and a half. I'm able to get more free rent. So you got to utilize those times, okay? That's why I was rushing. There were times where I spent the night at the salon just to make it happen. So now, once everything's said and done, I put a big ass sign saying we're hiring. So now I'm able to get only 5 employees. And now you have to decide what kind of business plan you want to start for your business. You want to go commission. In other states, you can do commission. California, they kind of bullshit. So they kind of make you pay wage or you do booth rental in California. But in other states, you can still do commission. Commission is where, you know, whatever your employee do, you get a cut like 60-40, 50-50, whatever you want to make it happen. And you can go into hourly where you pay them by the hours, and you can go into booth renting. Okay, so those are all the steps that you can pay out and earn income as a nail technician or a hairstylist. And really, that's how I start my salon. And the $20,000 I borrowed from my sister, but then as I start working, you know, I put the money more into the salon. So at the end of the year, my salon is worth like $50,000 worth of my expense just to make the salon better. Because when I start out, you know, you don't know what you need until you really have the salon going, and then you start noticing, hey, I need this, I need that. And on top of that, y'all, I got broken into on Christmas. Yeah, someone broke into my salon, broke a big old glass, but you know what? I'm going to save that story for next time. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and make sure to like. And really, I hope this business journey works out for you. But that's how I did for myself, how I started my food service salon. Hopefully my experience will help you grow. Thank you and have a good day.